Well, it's Wednesday on the Willoway Dock. Let's take a minute and walk the dock and see what great plants are in store for us today. Well, Thuja Fire Chief has been almost a staple on the dock. As you can see here, this great color in size on these plants. This is a Plants at Work introduction, and it's Fire Chief. So we have a nice selection of 19 centimeter and 3-gallon grasses, as you can see on the dock. Here we're looking at Coreopsis, and that beautiful blue flower is Agapanthus. This is a hardy Agapanthus, and we have two varieties. We have Blue Yonder and Summer Skies. And here we have our fall color. We have cabbage and kale starting to come in from our Huron greenhouse to add that punch of color. So be sure to check our weekly availability. We have some beautiful fall color. The hibiscus we're looking at is the first editions variety called Fiji. The new series called the Island Series, and then below that we have Hekinokaloa, the Japanese forest grass, all gold. Well, Julie has been hot. These beautiful red wine and roses are coming in and out of inventory, so watch our availability. The growers are doing what we can to keep you stocked, but these are beautiful plants. In the background there we have Roost Tiger Eyes, and that has some great chartreuse foliage on it now, and it's gonna give you some fall color with that fire orange. So this is Tiger Eye Sumac. Yeah, this gorgeous little plant here is another staple. This is Mr. Bowling Ball. You know, we have some great looking azaleas in threes now, and as you look here, our Japanese maples are continually coming up to the dock, and they're looking fantastic. This one here is our 7-gallon Hydrangea petiolaris. Nice full trellis to those plants. Look at this nice uniformity. These are 7-gallon emerald green or Smargard arborvitae. Oh, here's a great value. This is 7-gallon Captains. Beautiful, nice big plants. Landscape ready. Now here we have 3-gallon burning bush. This is going to give you a great fall color, and right now they're a fantastic value. Here we have Rhamnus fine line coming up to the dock. Look at these fantastic 3-gallon plants. We have echinacea, a nice little batch of perennial salvia. We have our perennial hibiscus. This one is Cranberry Crush, in a 19 centimeter. We have a good selection of those. We'll see more of those on the dock. Look at these sedum. They're going to color up soon. That's another hot ticket for the weeks ahead. Pulled one of these off. Here we have 3-gallon green velvet boxwood, which are very nice and a good value. Behind them, if you need bigger fine lines, look at this one. This is our 7-gallon Rhamnus fine line. Wow, look at this order here assembling on the dock. They have gorgeous 3 gallons. This is Hydrangea Limelight. Look at the flower on these guys. And then also in the background here we have the 7-gallon Hydrangea Limelight trees. Now more of those Limelight hydrangeas, Limelight trees, Pinky Winky trees, and look at these beautiful castle spires. Let's bounce over here. We have gorgeous mums starting to come in. Great fall color again. These are on our availability, so be sure to check that out. We have fantastic fall color coming. More of those gorgeous echinaceas. Look at the heucher coming out of the greenhouse in Huron. Nice rich colors. Good value on these heucheras. More grasses. Oh, what do we have coming here? We have beautiful ground cover and more of those heucheras. Now the guys are assembling this, but I needed to show you this plant. Here we have 7-gallon green velvet boxwood. Fantastic value. Well, I featured these in the newsletter and several social media posts, and it's been going fast. This is the Candy Store Phlox series. Nice, vivid, fragrant flowers coming up, short, full plants. Be sure to get these, they're selling fast. This is the Phlox Candy Store series. I just can't talk enough about this little Physocarpus. It's very popular in both retail and landscape. This is a first editions plant called Physocarpus Little Devil. If you need a little bit larger Physocarpus, we have the Proven Winners selection here. This is Summer Wine. Nice, beautiful 3-gallon plants. Here's another Weigelia. It's a great color plant. This is 2-gallon My Monet. We'll come in here. You can see this beautiful full 2-gallon. Let's go in here. You can see how that foliage is starting to change. Beautiful little plant, My Monet. Wow, check these beauties out. This is our 7-gallon Taxus Hicksite. Look at that nice uniformity, full all the way to the base of the plant. Well, we see some drift roses. Those are pink drifts, bud and bloom, looking great. Here, look at our ground cover. We have nice 1 gallons. This is Vinca Minor. Here we have ivy. So be sure to check out that ground cover because we have great selections in both 1 gallon and flats. Well, grasses again are flying out the door. Here we have some 3 gallon. This is Proven Winners Cheyenne Sky. More of our beautiful, these are 3 gallon Miscanthus gracilis and Miscanthus variegatus. As you can see, they're prepping orders on the dock here. A lot of nice knockout selection on roses. And again, sedum, this is sedum time. Look at these beautiful buds. All our sedums are coming up. They're looking great. They're going to explode with color. Check out this order. This is all knockouts. These are 3 gallons. The guys are prepping them, getting the pots and tags on them. Beautiful plants. They're coming out of a trim. Good shelf life. Budded up. Let's zoom in here. We're looking at sunnies. You can see those buds just sitting down there ready to go. Check out our selection of knockout and drift rose. Coming right down from that rose order here, right through to these beautiful drifts. Here we have red drift. Beautiful twos. Look at the buds on these things. This is a great low growing small space garden and landscape plant right now. So it's a hot ticket. Get them while they're hot. Well, the budley in the background is Purple Haze, and that's a part of the Lo and Behold series. You can see the bud and blooms on these beautiful little plants. We have 19 centimeters and 3s that are ready to go. Wow, you need an instant effect, big pyramidal boxwood. Check these out. This is our own Cranberry Creek. Look how full and beautiful these plants are all the way to the base. Great value on these. This is our own Buxus Cranberry Creek. Color again coming up to the dock. Almost every order has these beautiful mums. And look at these. Nice selection of echinacea and perennials. Be sure to check that availability. We got a great selection for you. Well, we're looking at salvia and again hibiscus. This 'tis the season. We're looking at our gorgeous 3 gallon chiffon series. The growers trimmed them back just a light nip. They're coming out of that. It's going to give you a great shelf life. We see here, I'm going to zoom in on this pallet to show you these gorgeous buds just sitting there ready to go. This is the chiffon series. Well, again, here we see a whole pallet of these beauties. This is our 19 centimeter hibiscus. We're looking here at Cranberry Crush. We got a lot of nice color selection and the Plants at Work and Proven Winners collection on our 19 centimeter perennial hibiscus. Here we go. The trucks are coming in now again. We have our ornamental cabbage and kale. As you can see here, they're nice, full plants and ready to go. So the campus in the background is a new one from First Editions called Atomic Red. And can't quite get in there, but I think you can see how nice and full they are to the trellis. They're starting to bud up. This is going to have that hot red color you want for fall. So this is Atomic Red Campus. Let's come down here. This is another hot one. Here we have the brazzleberries. We have 2 blueberries to look at right now. We have Peach Sorbet and Jelly Bean. Look at this cute little tight plant. And then Peach Sorbet is starting to color up, and then this one's going to get a nice plum purple fall color. These were hot in the spring and continue to be hot as far as the small fruits. This is the brazzleberry collection. Peach Sorbet and Jelly Bean. Look at the size and color on this plant. This is our Japanese bloodgrass. Well, trees are coming in from our pot and pot division, and you see more of these gorgeous hydrangea trees. We're looking at Limelight and Pinky Winky here, and they're just beautiful plants. Here we have 15 gallon pears, and next to them is our 7 gallon chiffon series that are bud and bloom. They're fantastic. Again, the trees are unloading quickly. You see these beautiful 15 gallon pears. Here we have some crab apples and plums. Here we have an interesting 15 gallon tree. This is Physocarpus diablo in a tree form, and it has that very interesting peeling bark. Consider this one, Physocarpus diablo tree. Well, another nice order assembling here on trees. We're looking at multi-stem poplars. We have these gorgeous 7 gallon coveys. And wow, look at these. These are 15 gallon magnolias, guys. Aren't these gorgeous? Look at these roses, guys. We're filling the dock with beautiful color. Check this one out. Knockouts, My Monet's, drifts. We got all the color you need right now here. Here we have another interesting perennial. This is Nehophia. This is the Popsicle series. Here we have Yucca, Color Guard, Echinacea, and Agapanthus. And I showed you these in past dock videos, but these have been very popular. This is the Hypericum from First Editions. You can see they're buried up really nicely, so be sure to consider those. We're filling up here. Look at this. This is Pravaskia. Now here are some more of those perennial hibiscus. And I just want to zoom in here. These are perfect, guys, to get them in. See here, we're looking at the buds forming at on the top of the plant. They're going to lighten up here and show a lot of nice color. Here's another fantastic value. Here's our 7-gallon Bloodgood maples. As you can see, they're well oversized from grade, and they're a great plant. 7-gallon Bloodgood maple. These plants were just added to inventory this week. This is Nandina Tuscan Flame. Look at the beautiful color to the tips of that plant. Here's another look at those purple haze buddleia. Look at the bud and bloom on these. Nice structure to the plant. Well, we're moved to the other dock. As you can see, very similar with our fall color hydrangeas, Japanese maples. Really nice landscape sized plant. We have another summer color plant. This is Calethra Ruby Spice. They're just starting to set bud. This is going to give you some nice fragrance. Well, here we see more of the brazzleberries. This is the raspberry shortcake here that we see. This is our 14 crop, looking fantastic. Next to them, another gorgeous hibiscus. This is Sugar Tip. Look at that, they're getting ready to explode. Beautiful variegated foliage. That's Sugar Tip from Proven Winner. Here we're looking at Blue Chiffon. Nice, tight, compact plants, heavily budded. They're going to color up for you here in the weeks ahead. More of those gorgeous 15-gallon Cranberry Creeks. Here we have Limelight and Threes. We're kicking around here. More of the Brazzleberry Blueberries, Jelly Bean and Peach Sorbet. And those gorgeous plants behind them are incredible. Well, if you're looking for a great value in grasses, check out our 19 centimeters. Look at these beauties. Here we're looking at Calicarpa Early Amethyst. And let's come in here. They're budded up. Look at the buds in there. More of those beautiful hydrangea trees. Check this one out. Here we have 7-gallon Taxus densiformis. That's a landscape early plant. Here's another really value-added plant. This is Carex. This is Silver Dragon Grass. Look how nice and big that is. Here we have more of those grasses, beautiful 7-gallon boxwood, and then behind them is our Tamiyuki Ama. Those are 10 gallons, and look at the spread on these things. These are just gorgeous. Well, we released a few of these. They're coming up out of a trim here, but you can see the quality is fantastic. This is our 15-gallon Emerald Green. Keep an eye on that inventory. We're adding new items every day. Here I pulled one of these off for you. Look at this plant. This is 3-gallon Winter Gem Boxwood. Well, we've seen our 15 gallons, but look at these. Here we have our 7-gallon. This is Cranberry Creek. I pulled one of these out. Here's an underused plant. This is Leptodermis. And I'll come in here and look at the bud and blooms on that plant. Nice, tight, compact habit. In that hot, sought-after blue color of summer. Leptodermis in a 2-gallon. Well, that concludes today's dock walk, but as you can see, we got a lot of nice color right now for you. Good selection for both retail and landscape. So be sure to check out the hot list availability in our galleries online. We'll keep you updated as we move crops ahead. And we hope we're loading that truck for you because we got some fantastic plants for you.